Giving birth and bringing new life into the world is always exciting, but the process becomes even more interesting with strange babies, incredible births, and unbelievable deliveries. Hang on, as here are the most outrageous moments caught on camera while animals gave birth. Kaya, mother of 16. How many puppies are too many puppies to manage?
Oh my goodness, what a litter of puppies.
Well, looking at it, I'd say the lucky number is 16. This is Kaya, a rescue dog who at the time of her rescue was severely underweight with her ribs showing off. The man had no idea the dog he was taking home was pregnant. He took her to the vet's clinic, and there, the good news was waiting.
She was very calm and relaxed, so we figured she was done.
Kaya gave birth to 16 healthy puppies, all active and playful. The once fun-loving mother now looks like she's had enough and is done with all her 16 kids. Nonetheless, she's a great mom when it comes to the safety of her children. Elephants. Wait, this one is really scary. Imagine putting up 6,660 pounds of weight for 689 days, only to give birth to a 268-pound baby. Elephants have the most laborious gestation period in the whole animal kingdom. The good thing is that the whole herd is extremely cooperative and helpful during this ordeal. The birth especially is an occasion where you see the unity of the whole herd in action. They surround the soon-to-be mother while she's giving birth and trumpet loudly to scare away predators. The mother gives birth while standing, and a cute little baby elephant comes out of the amniotic sac like it's smiling full mouth. They carry their babies for up to 2 years and give birth to only one cub at a time. Venus cat. Do you like a cat with a solid black coat and green eyes? Or do you prefer one with orange tabby stripes and blue eyes? Well, what if this cat had the best of both? This is Venus, who has the split faces of 2 different cats, and this unique feature of hers has made her quite a celebrity on the internet. Cat experts are of the opinion that Venus has chimerism, which is a condition that leads to unusual coat color in dogs and cats, autoimmune disorders, and infertility. Dolphins. Dolphins are probably the most loved marine animals, and watching them give birth is the best thing that can happen to one on a trip to the beach or aquarium. Here's one giving birth. Dolphins give birth to a single baby, which is usually born tail first to avoid drowning. The whole process can take more than a couple of hours. Though the baby immediately starts swimming, it relies solely on the mother for food and keeps suckling thick, paste-like milk until it's able to catch fish on its own. Lioness gives birth. Lionesses are very shy when it comes to giving birth. They usually find a very isolated spot away from the pride to give birth, but these tourists were very lucky to film it. The 15-week gestation period of this lioness was over, and now she was ready to go into labor. The delivery is usually done from a standing position, and the mother uses the power of her vaginal muscles to push the cub out of her womb. Stingray gives birth. A group of friends were fishing in South Padre Island when they came across a massive stingray whom they accidentally reeled in, who was also about to give birth. The pups kept popping out of her body, and the friends kept putting them back in the water safely. After putting all the pups in the water, those gentlemen also rescued the Stingray back in the water as well. I just hope the family was reunited in the water afterwards. Cheetah gives birth. Big cat cubs are the cutest baby animals in the animal world, and among them, cheetah cubs hold a special place due to their cute, innocent faces. A cheetah in captivity gave birth to 8 cubs after the gestation periods of 95 days, which is very rare. But what struck me the most was the fact that the mother cheetah ate the placenta and amniotic sac of her baby, which is very gross to say the least. Gator with babies. When the man caught this outrageous sight, he was taken aback. And in fairness, we don't usually expect gators and crocodiles to be these careful, soft mothers after we've watched them many times piercing away other animals. But crocodiles are one of the best mothers in the animal kingdom. They are known to scoop up their babies in their mouths to take them to safety and keep them away from predators. But before this, crocodiles lay around 40 eggs and bury them in their sandy nest near the rivers or other water bodies. There, she waits for up to 3 months for eggs to hatch, whilst fiercely protecting them from any dangers. When baby crocodiles hatch, their mother digs down the nest and carries the baby in its mouth to the river. Anaconda gives birth. And while we're on the topic of reptiles, why not talk about the mighty anacondas? They give live birth to baby anacondas underwater. No eggs of that sort, like most other snakes. In fact, like all boas, they develop their young ones in their bodies, where they are attached to a yolk sac and surrounded by a clear membrane. The mother anacondas usually give birth to 15 anacondas, but the number can go up to 40 live baby anacondas in some cases as well. C-section of buffalo. Do you know who performs the C-section of wild pregnant animals in the wild? Lions. The lion cornered one pregnant buffalo and attacked her ferociously. And after that, the lion realized that there was a small dessert waiting for it in the belly of the animal. What happened next was pretty terrifying to witness. The pride enjoyed the mother and baby buffalo in peace. Baby leopards in hut. A farmer in Nandgaon Sado, Igatpuri, found 4 cubs of a leopard in his isolated hut, where he used to store his farming tools. Though taken aback, the man quickly informed the forest department, who reached the spot to ascertain the situation. Villagers panicked as the news spread around of a leopard being on the loose, with her cubs found in the hut. Cameras were placed in the hut, and chicken of the farmers started getting stolen. Everyone knew who was behind the theft. But thankfully, the mother leopard decided to shift her cubs after some days, and they moved out of the hut into the wild, with no big loss reported. Tragic impala birth. This impala is ready to give birth after the gestation period of 213 days and has secluded herself from the rest of the pride. However, this lioness is also ready to pounce on the mother-baby duo at the first opportunity. The impala is giving birth while looking at its death. The lioness was staring right at it, and the mother impala moved herself into the bushes. How tragic is this, that the mother impala cannot even run from her predator, given how she's now delivering her baby? Later reports confirmed that the lioness did indeed hunt both mother and the baby. Turtle laying eggs. Turtles are pretty cool animals, and well, the way they lay eggs is also pretty cool. The reproduction process begins with the turtle using her back flippers to dig a nest in the sand. After that, the turtle lays around 100 eggs there. The whole process takes 1 to 3 hours, after which the mother turtle slowly drags herself back to the ocean. The eggs incubate for about 60 days in the warm sand, and then these little hatchlings of turtles are seen walking back towards the ocean. Amazing Kira. All the labor of pregnancy was forgotten when this beautiful dog gave birth to a litter of 19 pups. That's right, not 1 or 2, but 19. The owners of Kira were thrilled to have the huge litter, but taking care of all the puppies was no easy task. On the 3rd day of the delivery, they had to supplement the babies with formula, as Kira didn't have enough milk to feed them all. The mother, however, is still very active and keeps licking her newborn. Miracle twin baby elephants. Elephant twin births are very rare. They comprise less than 1% of elephant births worldwide, and even then, most of them are either born still or are too weak to survive. But 2 male Asian elephants made history when they survived a twin birth at the Rosamond Gifford Zoo in 2022. The zoo authorities were thrilled to announce the twin birth after 2 weeks, when the vets declared both the babies healthy and doing well. The second baby was a bit weaker, but vets helped the baby gain weight and thus established itself as a healthy baby. Shark birth on beach. These people found a stranded shark on the shoreline, and this is how their ordinary trip to the beach turned into an adventure of a lifetime. The shark was ready to give birth, as her babies were impatient to come out. Although sharks produce eggs inside them, they don't lay them. Instead, the babies hatch inside their womb and are born as miniature adults. This is known as ovoviviparity.
C-section.
Oh, we have another progress. These 2.
Deadly babies. So cute, yet so dangerous. Hiding behind these innocent faces in small size is the venom, enough to kill a grown man in just 15 minutes. Yep, that's how toxic these little ones are. And why wouldn't they be? They are cobra babies, all 18 of them packed in a single box and all related to a single family.
Baby cobras everywhere! Ah!
As cobras are highly capable when it comes to giving birth, because during the mating season, which starts from January and lasts until April, cobra mothers can lay about 40 eggs. Subscribers' pick of the day. Today's subscriber's pick points towards an Indian tigress called Kolawali. Yes, this is the name of the supermom tigress of India, who in her lifetime gave birth to 29 cubs, which makes her the world record holder of the most cubs birthed. The last moments of this incredible tigress were recorded at Pench Tiger Reserve, Madhya Pradesh, India, where she died of old age. The tigress was radio-collared in 2008, and therefore, she became popular as Kolawali. The tigress contributed greatly towards conservation efforts of the tiger population in India, and therefore, her funeral was organized with all Hindu traditions and farewells. Dancing birth of seahorses. The mating process in seahorses begins with the couple dancing and copulating, and ends with a male seahorse delivering hundreds of baby seahorses while dancing. Well, I'm not saying this. It sure looks like the seahorse is dancing while giving birth. The to and fro motion and the popping babies. What's easier than giving birth while dancing? After the courtship dance, the female transfers its eggs inside the male's body, where he fertilizes them for some time. The body of the male becomes a bit inflated due to the eggs. When the time comes, male seahorses give birth to about 1,000 live young at once, and one after another, the miniature seahorses keep coming out of the father's abdomen. Strange baby. This alpaca mother bore the hardships of pregnancy, only to give birth to this weird baby. Mother is standing behind, looking at what she's given birth to, with long limbs, a weird long neck, and very little hair on the skin. This looked more like an alien than a baby alpaca. But don't worry, it was this alpaca mother's first birth, and newborn alpacas just look like that. This baby will be cleaned of all fluids and dirt, and then the baby will turn out to be the most adorable thing on the planet. Orca baby. These apex predators are the favorite marine animals of many, many marine enthusiasts, and watching them give birth is truly an exceptional experience. Killer whales are known to give birth to one baby at a time, every 3 to 10 years, with a gestation period of around 17 months. The babies of these incredible hunters are solely dependent on their mothers for up to 2 years. The insane octopus mother. If you think handling 16 pups or 29 cubs is difficult, imagine guarding 50 to 80,000 eggs for a period of 4 to 5 years until they hatch. Oh, and yes, without any food or protection, and there's a good chance of you dying in the process due to starvation. Octopuses are probably the craziest mothers in the animal world. She lays thousands of eggs, strings them together in long strands, and then she cements them to the walls of her den. She then stays there until the eggs hatch, fiercely protecting them from predators and blowing water over them to keep them oxygenated. All this hard work and starvation, and in the end, 2 or 3 baby octopuses survive this period. And grow to sustain the population by repeating this tedious process. We always have something interesting to show you guys, so don't miss such upcoming updates and subscribe to our channel right now. See you soon with another video.